I met up with Janet, you know, the nurse looking after Penelope.
Yeah, I saw her also.
Look, I didn't like her then, I don't like her now. I don't think she liked me either.
Did she tell you more about the last moments she spent with Mem? Did she tell you more?
Yeah. Penelope was poisoned. David and you know who.
Patricia Parkinson.
Yes.
I knew it.
She was definitely poisoned by those two.
Well, I started to read a book.
It's been released, Sebastian, it's been released. You read it?
Yeah, and for a long time, Deb and I, we thought that was you, or Claire. Janet knew the truth, and obviously she had this note that was given to her by Mem when she woke up, you know, and then she gave that to the solicitor to put on the book. Couldn't you prevent that? Didn't you spend time with Mem?
I did. I visited her quite often, as much as I could. I knew she appreciated that. She could still hear me, but how can I prevent something like that?
The mystery is resolved, and it's all out in the open. Patricia, David are dead. The story is buried with Mem. We can all move on.
That's what we have to do. We've got to move on, and like I said, I want this family to have peace at last.
What do you think? It's a nice place, isn't it?
So beautiful.
Well, that's where... Sit down, could you? That's where Deb is. Even if she works now in northern beaches, you know, she's still happy to travel all the way.
Right.
Go there.
Right. So how's Sean? Have you heard?
Well, Sean is fully recovered, and now he wants to go away all around the world with his boat.
That is inspiring. So for the time he's lost his sight, you know, everyone was really worried.
Yeah.
But I'm really glad that he's progressed really well. How's Dad taking it?
Well, she doesn't take it lightly. For her, it's tough. Can you imagine? I mean, that's the man she loved, and they've never been separated for the past few years, and suddenly wants to go all around the world. It's very dangerous. It could be very dangerous.
Oh, even the flight alone could be very dangerous for the eyes, especially when it's just recovering. So,
but he doesn't. He's planning to go in boat. Directly from Sydney.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's no intention to fly and or just go around Asia. He wants all around the world. I don't know how long it would take it.
Yeah. Well, I hope he finds peace in himself, I guess. Obviously he's searching for something.
Yeah. Do you remember the time when we were at school? Because I mean, you're family friends for years, and we played basketball at school. We were in a team, I think. What was the name of the team?
Thundercats. It was awesome.
Oh, yeah. I think you had more success than me.
Yeah, well, you know, it's always fun being the point guard, but you've always been taller than me, so that really helps.
Yeah, it doesn't explain why.
We were a good team, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good. Well, do you think we could start again?
I reckon we should.
Yeah.
We should, we could, and we will.
Yeah.
Well, that was the end of an era. Going back, returning the keys, Purple Grove's gone.
Yeah, it is sad. And look, how are you feeling about that?
Look, I'm not very happy about it, but we've now got to look ahead. We've got the new project now. We've got to devote all our time and energy to that. I want it to be a success.
Yeah, I think we all want that to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we just have to move forward.
Well, look, David, I know I don't say this often, but look, the basic story is I mean, I do love you. You're my younger brother, and you're part of the family, and it's important that you know that.
Well, I don't know how to take that compliment, that's for sure. It's been a long time since I've heard anyone say that to me, but yeah, I'll have to digest that one.
Oh, thank God you come back.
Back? Well, I'm never going to sleep with you again. It's over between us. I can't believe that you kept my mother locked up for 10 years. I finally got her to the summer house. I'm reintroducing her to the world. You know, what am I supposed to do with all that?
You should be thanking me. I mean, she was rescued from an earthquake in Japan. She lost her memory, lost all her total bearings, and I had no choice.
Oh, there must have been other choices.
Look, whatever happens now, you're part of the Robinson family. And I'm sorry. I apologise.
I don't know. You know, this is so much. This is too much to take in. How am I supposed to cope with all this?
I thought I was doing the right thing, and you would never have even known had you not been so inquisitive.
It was in my sister's book. That's how I found out. Oh, and now we're stuck.
And being part of the Robinson family, we will thrive and survive.
Until death do us part. Well, darling, watch out. I can arrange something.
Dad, how come you never said Janet was this lady you were after?
Well, I didn't know. Look, I've been put into a situation which I'm not happy with. But I'm going to have to go right back and check all the certification and whatever.
How come you didn't notice that you were married?
Look, Nina has left me.
Yeah, exactly. You're losing Nina. The only hope, the woman who could, you know, get you back on track, you know, after leaving Penelope.
Yes, but Nina, I want her back again, and I've got to get her back again. And the only way I can do that is to go and check all the certificates, all the legal documents, and because I just thought it was a fake ceremony.
Well, now you're paying the price. You're losing Nina, and you're losing credibility. I hope you can annul it very quickly, Dad, because I don't know what's going to happen.
So do I.
It's frightening.
It is frightening because I want Nina back. She's
Very good smoker, too.
Okay.
Well, I got my fuel, I have. Right.
So the nuts that put it there, maybe.
Yeah.
For you.
That's okay.
That's all you need.
So, how do you feel about your dad, you know, and being married still?
Well, I don't know, Auntie Claire. I mean, my little finger is telling me that you and Uncle Jeff are behind it. Are you trying to create trouble with my dad?
Not create trouble, just sort things out. You know, we
But
can't I can't have him married to someone else and marrying Nina.
But what is that going to do? It's going to just create issues between Nina and him.
Legally, he won't be married.
Yeah.
He's got to fix it.
I know, but currently, I mean, it's a worse situation because with Nina they don't talk anymore, and
If he sorts out a situation, it'll all settle down.
I suppose so. Yeah.
You can't reach the phone outside, I hate it.
Patricia was determined to get Parkinson House because we didn't want the twins to get them. Patricia and I poisoned Penelope's puffer.
Am I losing it, or have I lost it already? Is it this house that's giving me these visions? It's fucking horrible.
Janice, how are you?
You're the man who locked me in that room for all those years.
No, Janice, I'm the man who rescued you. I saved you.
Oh, my memory isn't like that. I don't remember it really.
How are you anyway? I just wanted to know how you're going here.
Well, I'm going very well. I love being here with my daughter. She's looking after me so well. And I'm feeling much better. Much better. Enjoying the garden.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Good. Well, it's important you know that I actually rescued you. Had I not, after that earthquake in Osaka, where would you be?
I don't know. All I can remember is those awful four walls and looking up at the purple ceiling for so long. It was just awful. But I don't remember who put me there. Now I know you rescued me, which is
That's
something.
correct.
Yes, thank you very much. But why haven't I seen my daughter? Why didn't I see my daughter all those years that I was up in that room?
Janice, I think that's going to be a discussion for another time.
Oh,
So long as I know you're safe and happy, that's the most important thing, okay?
yes, well that is what I am.
Yeah.
Safe and happy, thank
Okay,
you.
well take care. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Well, I'll be hitting the ground running at the Northern Beaches Purple Grove, and I'm actually really looking forward to it. And it'll keep me busy while you're gone.
Yeah, I think it'd be great to keep you occupied while I'm not here, and you continue to work on your passion.
Yeah.
I
I
think
won't
it'd be
miss you
brilliant.
so much. I'll keep myself busy.
I'm sure you'll miss me loads, babe.
I will.
We can contact each other every day
Yeah.
via satellite.
Great day. Got all your supplies?
Yeah, got plenty of water.
Yep.
Plenty of water on board. I've got life jackets.
Yep.
I've got plenty of food.
And you've got your EPIRB?
Yeah, I've got my EPIRB, yeah.
Excellent.
In case it gets damaged. I've got radio as well. I just had the engine service
Yep.
too. So, the last thing I've got to do is just notify the maritime before I leave.
Yeah, don't forget to do that, okay? We need to be able to track you.
Yeah, I'll do that. I've got my GPS satellite tracking device, which have constant monitoring of my trip. And you can log on to my website and you can see exactly where I am at all times.
Wow, modern technology, hey?
Isn't it great?
David.
Nina.
I know there's no Australian dream for me to move into this house now.
Look, Janet is back here to live her own life. She couldn't care less about you and me being married, which we're not. But, you know...
But still, the marriage is legal and there's no you and I.
No, well, we've
It's
got to
not
figure
legal.
that. We've got to figure out that, see how we can get around it. Do you accept that Jeff paid Janet to come back here just so she could create havoc in our lives?
Look, it doesn't matter whether it was Jeff or Claire who paid for her to come back, but we are married now, and it wasn't a Thai woman. You told me a lie.
I know, but I'm married to Janet Kelly.
Needed to believe that your love for me was different to Jeff's. I always thought you were different, more sincere. You know, there's no point.
So, we can work it through. We just need to sit down and talk about it.
I don't think so. You keep telling me lies after lies. That's it. I just can't handle anymore. I'm going back to my mother's place. That's it for us. We're finished, okay?
Oh my fucking God.
So why did you shoot me?
Because you're a manipulative, cunning bastard. You manipulated me all my life, and in the end, and the final straw, obviously didn't shoot you well enough, but the final straw was Elvira. You manipulated her, and now she's dead. I suppose you're seeing lots of her down there, are you?
Oh, up there is fabulous. Why would I go down there?
No, down there's
You're
where
the bad one, I'm
down
not.
there's where you are.
No, you're the bad one.
No,
You're
down there's
always
where
the
you are.
favourite, and the favourites always turn out to be bad.
And you're a manipulating, cunning bastard.
Well, you know, sometimes it works, but then
It didn't work too well with you. Look what happened to you.
I can't see any reason why you shot me.
Because you're manipulative. Don't you understand English?
I do understand
It's very
English.
simple. You
But you
are
must be...
a manipulative, cunning bastard.
You must be fucked in the head.
Why on earth are you here? Are you real?
I'm real.
You haven't lost any weight down there, have you?
No, but you put it on.
Thank you.
I really don't know why you had to be so harsh. And you said what you said about me, and I fully understand. I don't agree with what you said, but I really don't know why.
So why have you come back then?
I've come back.
Because you're dead, so why have you come back?
In your
dead
mind.
Dead is
I'm in your mind.
dead. Mort and mort.
I'm in your mind. You wanted me to come back.
Oh, I didn't want you to come back.
Well, you had. You wished me back.
I don't want to go through all that again. You caused me enough grief and enough harm.
Well, I suppose it's some way to get my own back, isn't it?
Obviously, whatever's happened...
To make you feel a bit remorseful that you did the wrong thing by shooting me.
Well, the fires of hell haven't burnt you yet, have they?
No, but when you go to jail, they will.
Me, I was pardoned.
Yeah, really? I have,
Well, your sources down there are wrong.
my sources tell me that things could turn around for you.
Your sources down there are incorrect.
So all I can say to you that you better get a protector in jail, because it's not going to be pretty for you when you go back. I'll always be there, behind you, in front of you, beside you, until you realise that it's time for you to go as well.
They always say that about family, don't they? You've got them for life, and I've sure got you for life. God is gone. I think I'm going crazy. I think I'm going absolutely crazy.
Well, Lawrence should be back soon, Billy.
Yeah, he's in Sydney.
Well, he had to sort out what he's going to do, with Janet. I mean, I understand the choice you've made, guys. You couldn't basically succeed in Australia, so you decided to come over here. But I mean, it's similar pattern with your dad. I mean, I didn't know much of your dad.
Dad wasn't necessarily a good man, and I'm sorry for that business with the Yellowcoat and Sean. It's an awful business. I'm very, very sorry.
There are things you probably won't be able to patch up ever, you know, between Auntie Claire, you know, deceased father and my father. We don't know how much they hated each other.
Well, we know they hated each other, but we've got to move on, right? So that is the history. So
just thought we'd talk about where things stand with the new business. You know that I'm in charge of getting all the patients to their new place. Some of them have dropped out because they didn't want to come all the way out.
We expected that, didn't we?
Yeah. And
too far from your family and friends.
Yes. And the construction work is coming along nicely.
Okay.
We're on schedule.
Now, one area we haven't looked at before, and I think it's time to do it, is the IT area. We need internet. We need, you know, this is your area, isn't it?
I've got the technicians already lined up for that.
Okay.
We're also getting the NBN because that's available now in that area.
Right.
We're getting a central hub. We're getting a LAN, a local area network.
But we don't need to go overboard because, let's face it, these people are not the most computer literate at their age, but there will be enthusiasts there, won't there?
There will be, but also I want the internet to be available for our office procedures.
Exactly, and the staff too probably will be tapping in on medical records now that they're available right through Australia.
One of the other reasons is that we can communicate with other similar type homes, and it should make us more efficient, and in particular for the accounting side of things.
The accounting and the staffing maybe. You know, some other staff from other places might like the look of our place if they can see it on the internet. Do you think?
Well, it's all very well, Jeff, but look, you just take care of that and it'll all happen. But I have to report that some of the people who would have applied for the nursing jobs have cancelled. They don't want to do it. So we've got to find a way of recruiting those nurses.
What's the problem?
Why?
They haven't got any accommodation.
Okay.
So is there any way, what I was going to ask you, is there any way we can organise extra accommodation
for
the nursing staff?
You should get in touch with all the real estate offices in the area and see, you know, what is available. Apparently there's been a swathe of granny flats advertised. That would suit a lot of people.
We might also have to put some ads in the newspaper.
Yes.
For those sorts of things.
And maybe we have to look at
I think we could have a look at that. See, social media is very, very effective.
Do you think that this is a time maybe to construct some actual housing? Is that another area we could get into?
Look, it's possible, but at this stage we didn't budget for that.
No.
So we've got to keep an eye on the financial side of things.
Well, let's think about that for next year or the year after.
Yeah, I think it's long term. That's a good idea.
Yeah. And we've got great parking, so you know we can probably extend ourselves.
Well, I think if people could live on site, I think that's an advantage. There's no travelling.
We could look at maybe some reduced rents for good staff, or have a think about that.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Nina.
Nina.
Yes, your daughter sent me.
Oh, I see. You're going to help me remember things, perhaps.
That's right.
And also maybe help me go out and sit down, have a seat.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe go out into public again. I'm really nervous about that sort of thing at the moment.
Well, I hope so. I hope I can help you.
Yes.
You know, it's going to take a bit of time.
Yes.
But, yeah.
Oh, that would be lovely. And where do you fit in, Nina, in the family?
Oh, I was married to Jeff.
Oh.
I was married to Jeff for 7 years, but I don't know why. I never met you before, or, you know,
Well, I've been...
being Claire's mum, I thought you were dead.
Yes, well, I've been locked away in a room for 10 years.
You have?
Yes, I have. and Jeff did that to me, apparently.
You're joking. What happened to me? The same thing.
Did it?
When I was married to Jeff.
And did he do that?
Yes.
My goodness. Why would a husband do that to his wife?
Well, sometimes I talk a bit too much, and things that I might say or what I've known over the past, so he just wanted to shut me up so I wouldn't even see anybody, because I could have caused a few problems. Yeah. Well, I'm going to try and help you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah?
That would be great if you could help me.
And so what have you been doing around here while you've been back?
Well, I haven't been doing very much. I've been very confused and everything, but I have been singing. I've always enjoyed singing, and I have been doing a bit of that.
Really?
Just for myself.
Yeah. Well, that's really good. So what have you been singing?
Well, I sort of sing songs that I've always sung, folk songs, that sort of thing.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, I like that.
Can I hear a little bit?
Well, my voice isn't as good as it used to be,
Oh,
because
but that's
I haven't
okay.
used it.
That's okay.
Well, all right, I'll start the Irish Blessing.
Oh, okay.
Which is quite well known.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard that, but...
All right. May the road rise before you, may the wind be always at your back, may the sun shine warm upon your face.
That's very nice. Who would get on with my husband, David? He loves singing.
Oh, I don't know David.
Well, that's Jeff's brother.
Oh.
But you will get to meet him. I mean, you probably have met him.
Well, I certainly don't remember. I wish I could.
I think the two of you singing, that would be great.
Well, it would
that
be
might just get you out a little bit.
Fun, yes.
Yeah, just a bit of fun. Yeah. And back into the world. Yeah.
Oh, that would be nice.
So that was a short visit for Lawrence. How did you reconnect with him?
It was good. I think I can see him staying in Hanoi. I don't think he'll come back here.
I think his intention was to see if he could rescue something with Janet, you know? But since she was involved with my dad...
Well, you know, I think that if that was going to happen, she'd have to go to Hanoi.
Yeah, he's not prepared to compromise anymore his life and...
Do you think she'd go over there?
Well, her son is there, her ex-husband is there.
So she might. She was happy there.
Well, it was just a short time. They went on holiday, but now he's talking about living there for good in the hotel he built up, you know, inherited from his dad.
It is a big ask, definitely, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
On another end, I mean, honestly, Janet living and going there is probably the best solution for us, you know. Initially, you try, you know, to put her into the mix because she was Mum's nurse, you know, coming here to try and identify, you know, what she knew about Mum's death.
That's very true. It might be a fresh start. As a matter of fact, I need her out of our lives because she is a constant reminder of Penelope.
She actually created too much havoc in the family.
She did. She was a bit of a drama queen. Yes, we don't need it.
No. Let's hope Lawrence and her will find a compromise for their son.
Yes, well,
That's a good idea too. You know, let's hope for that.
It's funny, that's our grandmother here on the photo. What does she do here at your father's place?
Well, what do you make of his excuse?
I guess he wanted the best for the family, but there's no excuse for hiding her for all those years. You know.
Well, she's with Auntie Claire,
yeah.
And Nina's helping her psychologically to kind of get past it, provide that kind of support for her. But Sebastian, I can't believe we've lost Purple Grove. Like, we've kept the brand, we've kept the name, but we've got to start again on the Northern Beaches. And it's just, I can't believe he's done this.
I'm just thinking about grandmother and, you know, and once again he wanted to be the only one to control everything.
Of course he does. That's what Jeff does. He manipulates and he wants to control the whole family.
Calm down.
I
think you're more agitated about the fact that Sean is away, isn't he?
I know, I'm sorry. It's hard with him being gone, and I'm not sleeping well, and I've got so much on my plate. I'm actually feeling a bit overwhelmed, and
maybe you need a break, maybe just a couple of days to go away, you know, forget the Northern Beaches Aged Care Centre, and just for you to see something else, to relax. I mean, we have to see Grandma sooner or later, you know, she wants to see us.
She's got to be ready when she's ready to. She's been through a lot, and we just have to maybe give her a bit of space. Give her time with Auntie Claire and Nina, and not overwhelm her too much. But,
just wondering why Uncle Jeff has a photo of Grandma here. I know she was very close to our grandfather, but I hope there was nothing between them.
Between who?
Well, you, grandfather, was a very close friend of our grandmother.
You're not saying what I think you're saying, are you?
I don't know. I hope it's not, because it's very spooky.
Nina.
Yes.
Look, we need to talk.
Right.
I'm really upset that what's happened, okay? Has happened, but I think it's really important that we remain friends until this whole messy business is sorted out. I've set things in motion so that the marriage will be annulled. But things are a bit complicated in Thailand.
Whatever.
But it will happen, and then we can get married again legally. But I'm really sorry, and it's really important that we can be friendly until that happens.
Look, you deal with it. I'm quite happy to be on my own, so I'll just leave the ball in your court at the moment and come back to me when you've sorted it all out, and maybe we can continue on.
All right, hopefully that'll work out, but I just want you to know that I think it's really important to stay in touch, be friends, and when this mess is sorted out, we can get legally married.
So I just want to weigh up my options and just see. So yeah, come back to me when you've sorted yourself out.
Do you mind if I ask you a question? What are you trying to achieve in your therapy sessions with Janice Kelly?
Well, I'm trying to find out some stuff about Jeff, if I can.
Mom, how are you?
Oh, I'm pretty good. I'm really enjoying this beautiful view out here.
Oh.
I'd forgotten how lovely the outside world is
Oh.
after all those years in Purple Grove.
Oh, it's so sad. Would you like some tea or something?
No, thank you. No, I'm right.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know that you were there, and I'm so
No.
glad to have gotten you out.
Thank you very much for getting me out of that awful, awful room.
The family all know now. They know your
Oh.
identity.
Okay.
So everybody's in the picture now.
Right. Claire, I really want to see my grandchildren. When can I see them, please?
As soon as possible. I'm so sorry I let you down. If, you know, Penelope, I could have maybe saved her.
You didn't let me down, Claire. It was all Jeff.
Jeff, do you think it's Jeff's
definitely.
fault?
And it's you that I want to take over Purple Grove now. It's up to you.
Right. We need to be ready for a long battle.
Oh, I know, but it's worth it. We have to take Jeff down if it's the last thing I do.
For all those things he's done.
Yes.
Right, we will.
But we have to take him down. That's all that's left for me.
For everything he's done.
Yes, absolutely.
Right, okay.
Moment of truth. I haven't seen grandmother. I mean, so as far as I remember, I was like this. So to know she was a patient over 602, it's frightening. But she's here now with her Auntie Claire.
Right.
She's safe, and you know all about her fight for rescue.
Yeah.
So the most important thing is she's safe and well.
Well, I don't know. It's maybe I think kind of emotional for me to see Grandma. So thank you for coming with me, and I know you knew she was here and you caught up with her, but it's the first time I'm going to see her.
Yes.
Yeah, well,
Do you remember much of her?
no, not really.
Okay, so let's go.
Yeah, okay. It'll all work out. How did it go in Sydney with Janet?
Not much success, I guess.
How come? What were you trying to do? What did you want her to do?
You know, I built this empire, Joy and my new daughter-in-law is in town. I was hoping that she can join us and have this
Permanently?
fantasy of happy family.
Come on, it's been so long, but I guess she's free, right? She could have done this.
No. She's very busy these days.
And has she seen anybody else? So she's no longer available?
Yeah, she's very busy, but I reckon probably let's not go there. It's very complicated. My life is complicated.
Okay. Well, let's talk about business.
Yeah.
Numbers are down. What are we going to do to fix things? I've had a thought. In terms of the restaurant is only open at the moment for breakfast and lunch. I think we have dinner and we have big events and charge people a higher price for full-on dinner, including entertainment and drinks. I've done some initial numbers and I think that we can make about $40 to $50 per person if we do it.
Sounds great. On then, it's on you. Okay. You take care. So
leave it to me.
Yeah, my good business partner. Everything. Okay.
Who are you? I'm David, Nina's husband.
Oh, yes, she talked to me about you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I help you?
Oh,
in
that
any
would be
way?
lovely. Come in quickly inside. In here, come in quickly.
Yes, look.
I'm sorry, I'm nervous in the outdoors at the moment. I'm not too well and I just don't like being outside.
Well, you know I'm David.
Yes,
okay?
and you're Nina's husband. Yes,
Right.
well, it's lovely of you to visit me. Do sit down, David.
Yeah. Okay, so Nina's spoken to you to me about you.
Yes.
And she mentioned that you were a bit afraid to go outside.
Yes, I am. I don't know why. I don't know what's caused this at all. But
You don't remember me?
No, I don't, David.
Look, I was remembered married to Penelope. Long
My daughter
time ago.
Penelope?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I do remember now.
Yes, I disappeared
Yes.
for a long time
You
because of my
did.
brother.
And that is Jeff.
Jeff, that's right.
This Jeff that keeps cropping up. I really need to know more about Jeff.
Yeah, it's like a bad smell when you don't want it hanging around. Look, there's heaps I could tell you about Jeff.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Yeah, well, it's not all good, I'm afraid. But a little bird told me that you're a pretty good singer.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. That'd be Nina told you that.
Oh, she
made me
did.
sing her a
She
little bit
did.
of a song. No, I'm not much of a singer, but I believe you are.
Oh, no, not really, no. I used to do a little bit of singing, but
Right.
hardly anymore.
Well, it would be fun to be able to maybe sing a few songs together at some point. Would you like to
Well,
to
we
do
could
that?
give it a go.
Yeah. Well, how about just for fun? Should Old Acquaintance, Old Lang Syne, you know?
Yeah.
Let's just do a tiny
Maybe
bit of
just
that.
do the biggest,
Yeah.
shortest bit. Now, what note will we start
We'll
on?
start on that note.
That note.
Okay.
Right. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? What's up, Deb? Come and sit down.
I'm not happy, Dad.
Why?
Look, it's about Grandma. Janice. She was the woman, Purple Grove, the patient, that left a room and kept going missing. Isn't it?
Yes. She was always walking and getting lost. She's been traumatised by what happened in Osaka. She can't control her feelings.
Dad, stop. Just stop it. I'm sick of this crap. It's always the same thing. The war stories. You're the hero. You rescued everyone. I'm sick of it. I just don't want to hear it. And I wish you just disappeared along with Purple Grove.